You know, I never really thought about doing this at the beginning of any of my videos, but I feel it's especially important to do with this one. Let me just preface by saying Real Quick Review is a show based entirely on my opinions. And if you agree with me, that's awesome. We have similar taste. And if you don't, you're wrong and I hate you. I'm just kidding. Let's just face it, you guys don't come here for expert analysis on Gunpla, you come here for the dirty words. And it's okay, I know where I stand. If you've built these kits and you disagree with my take on them, remember it's just that, my take on them. And you can take your take, shove it up your ass. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Real Quick Review with your host, the Neon Redneck McBuilder, Papa Plamo. And today we're going to be talking about a suit that, well, across the board, was pretty well received. Everybody was looking forward to it. Everybody loved it when it came out. All the reviews had great things to say about it. What are we talking about? Yeah, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm not even gonna talk to them. I'm not gonna acknowledge them. Don't pay any attention to them. They will eventually get discouraged and stop fucking showing up. Oh yeah, fat chance, dipshit. Yeah, what he said. We're talking about the high-grade Universal Century Messer Type F-01. This is a big-ass box. And that's because it's a thick-ass model kit. And it's a Xeon mobile suit. So what we have here is a thick-ass, high-grade Xeon mobile suit. And well, that's about where all the good stuff I have to say about this kit stops. Don't get me wrong, I think the Messer's badass. Although I kind of feel like a high-grade was a bad choice to debut it in. I also want to say that this is my opinion, and it's based on a couple of things. Number one, this fucker would not pass the drop test. I heard people say that this is like a really good RE100. And I've built several RE100s. In my opinion, this is not a really good RE100. This is just a fat-ass high grade. The plastic feels cheap. Can you hear that? Yeah, stability, not this guy's strong suit. But in the looks department, I mean, he fucking looks awesome. But he barely passed the build phase. You can take a look right there. That is my best Tamiya blue cement job I could do. The fucking foot split clean in half. I understand that that was probably only my kit that's gonna do that. But I don't build your kits, I build mine, and that shit made me mad. Most annoying, that shit right there. That shit right there, bro. That shit right there. Get fucking back on there. There we go. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, one of the most annoying features about this guy is not very much head movement there at all. You got a little forward action there. No. That's all you get. That's all you fucking get. That's all you get. Maybe head movement, not a big deal. It's got big shoulders, big neck, muscular cats, you know what I mean? Big fucking neck. So, I get it. Not that big of a deal, but to me, I really felt like this thing, I was looking forward to it so much when I finally got my hands on it and I built it. Things started breaking. These things don't fucking stay on worth a shit. God damn, man, this thing's fucking suck. And I'm a big time Xeon sympathizer, so I understand wanting to cut a good promo on this motherfucker. But I really can't do it. That's my opinion. I already feel it getting fucking hot in here. That's just my fucking opinion. Not the most articulate thing that I've built in the past 20 fucking years either. And I'm not saying that because it's huge. Everybody knows that bigger Gunpla is not as maneuverable as smaller units, but because shit fucking falls off of them anytime you want to put them in a halfway decent pose. I was upset because you see, I put that special, I don't know if you can see it. See, I tried to put that special mono eye in there, little bead that I made just for this, but this little split thingy right here, I have to keep the eye cocked to the side, so I'm not gonna take points away for that. Hey, you know what else you'll notice? That this firearm isn't very color accurate at all. You see that on the box? That shit's green. That shit is olive drab, not gray. And I'm not 1,000% sure. I know P Bandai just announced this and the Commander type. I can't remember what the difference between the regular release and the P Bandai kit is for this one, not the Commander. The Commander has obviously got the Commander antenna and it's fucking purple. But so help me fucking God, if it's just an olive drab gun, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad. And I'm one of P Bandai's biggest supporters. You will not find me complaining about what they do at all, ever. Unless, of course, they do that shit. But hey, every piece of Gunpla that we review here gets its fair turn on the pedestal. So let's get the Messer spinning and see what we can get out of it. Well, guys, the short answer is, for me, not a lot. But this has also been a cursed kit for me from the very beginning. Remember when I talked about that foot? See it? See it? Yeah. So it had already left a terrible taste in my mouth right off the bat. And anytime I try to pose this kit, it just falls apart on me. Now, I tend to be humble, and you guys know that. Right? You guys know that, right? I'm totally humble. But I'm a pretty experienced builder. I know what to look out for when messing with a kit, and I didn't see any of this coming. But now for the rest of this short little spinny bit, I'm gonna tell you about the good things. The kit looks phenomenal. It has a ton of part separation for being a high grade. It's a very large high grade. The plastic may feel cheap to me, but it certainly doesn't look cheap. And the size alone makes this kit like an attraction build. Like, not necessarily a masterclass in gunplay engineering, but the sheer size of it alone makes you want to pick it up and see what it's going to end up being. The kit retails at about $30, and to me, that's 100% fair. But unless you got something planned for this bad boy, make sure you get it at the retail price. Speaking of which, I've seen amazing customs come out of this thing. Hell, my favorite tag team in Gunpla, Attack on Plamo, have a Messer in the works right now that looks to be fucking amazing. But in my opinion, in order for this thing to really stand out amongst your collection, you are going to have to put extra effort into it. And again, its size lends itself to doing that with relative ease. Remember, I said relative ease. If it was easy, everybody'd be pimping them out. Alright guys, as you can see, the Messer is a very cool kit. But it's just not one of my favorites. And I really wanted it to be. If you've been lucky enough to watch Hathaway's Flash, it's amazing. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Oh my God, it's so good. Oh my God, it's so good. Holy shit, this loser just said something we can agree on. Yeah, I know, I never thought I'd fucking say that. To me, the Messer that I have in my hand doesn't do that mobile suit justice. The Messer that you see on screen is fast and fucking strong. The Messer you see on screen is FAH, fast as hell, and AAF, agile as fuck. And what you end up having right here, guys, is something that's gonna fall the fuck apart on you. Unless you wanna, sure him up in every way that you can. But that doesn't mean that I was gonna sleep on this guy and not have him in my collection. Oh, no. There was an opportunity to have something cool as fuck, and this big beefy son of a bitch is probably the only iteration of it that I'm gonna get for a while. So, I still recommend that you get it, sure everything up with a little thin cement or some top coat, put him in a standing pose or in a fixed pose, and enjoy the hell out of him. You definitely want him in your collection. You want any of the kits from Hathaway's Flash in your collection. And this is one of the few ones you can get your hands on right now. All right, guys, that's the review. But before I go, I'm gonna sling this thing over to the Neon Redneck, and he's gonna tell you all about this contest we got going on and that code that you can use over at GundamRepublic.com. I like you more than a friend. Yeah, well, we like this guy better. Oh yeah, we totally like this guy better. And I'll catch you next time. What's up, boys and girls? The redneck mech builder himself, yeah, Papa Muerte. I got a couple of things that I want to talk to you about. First things first, you can go on over to GundamRepublic.com, type in Papa Plamo 10, and save 10% off of your purchase in the web store. Fuck yeah, thanks, Pops. Second thing second, we've got a contest going on, and it's a contest that any jabroni off the street can enter and win. That means you. What are we giving away? You want to know what you can win? Whoa, slow your roll, partner. I'm going to tell you what you can win. We're giving away 3, count them, 1, 2, 3 kits. That's right, third place gets a Gundam-based limited petite bear guy. That dipshit in the blue hoodie, he doesn't have one on his person, so I can't show it to you. Second prize. Second place gets themselves one of these bad boys right here. The hottest new grunt on the block. That's right, we're talking about the high-grade Cosmic Era Dagger L. This little bad boy right here runs the cruiserweight division right now. Let me tell you, he's putting asses in seats, boys. First prize is going to get their hands on the heavyweight champion of Master Grades right now. I'm talking about the Master Grade Gen from Gundam Seed. You're looking at the second highest drawing heel in Gunpla right now, second only to yours truly. Now I hear you saying, Mr. Neon Redneck, how do we get those kits? How do we win? How do we enter? Settle down, Junior, I'm gonna show you. There's some rules you're gonna have to follow, and I do mean follow them. Number 1, keep your dioramas to yourself. We don't need that influence in our decisions. Rule number 2, absolutely no Photoshop, no matter what. I tell you, if I see it, somebody's gonna pay. Rule number 3, no kit bashing allowed. Take your pick from any of the kits you've already put together yourself, but so help me God, if I catch you bringing an unsanctioned kit into my contest, it's gonna be kick-out. Don't wait on the ref to disqualify you. No, I'll just send you out into the crowd in a body bag. Rule number 4, you can only give us 4. That's right, 1, 2, 3, 4 shots of your pose of choice. Limit 2 entries per contestant. Now I hear you asking the next question, where do I enter these? And if you don't give me a minute to tell you, I swear to God. You're gonna wanna go over to Facebook. Ever heard of it? You're gonna wanna go up to that little typey search bar, and you're gonna wanna type in Gundam Republic with a K, because everybody knows K's are cooler than C's, and D's are better than B's, boys. You're gonna wanna join that Facebook group. Once you're there, upload your photos. And in the description of those photos, what you gotta do is hashtag Papa Plamo, hashtag Pose Contest, hashtag Viva Republic. And that's all you gotta do, Junior. You just entered yourself into our very first contest, GLHF. Good luck, have fun. All right, guys, that's all the time that nerd could afford. Time for me to hit the old dusty trail. And it's time for you to go to the Gundam Republic Facebook group and enter that contest, followed by going to GundamRepublic.com and saving 10% with Papa Plamo 10. Hey. And good news. If you leave now, you can be gone in 30 seconds.